distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again.
Yo, how we doing? Got a lot to unpack here. They first picked Raijin, I second picked Hoon. The god fits into any team comp, whether it be dive or poke, doesn't matter. He has great engage and he can peel. This is why he's just such a good first, second pick. Doesn't matter what the enemy team picks, doesn't matter what your team picks. He's going to fit well, he's going to mesh. Just all around an amazing god. Both teams are looking to scale. Nox is hands down the worst mage in the game. Worst mage mid, in the game. So she's the worst pick in the draft by far. This is why I went beads, so I can remove all her damage early game for a gank or contesting mids if we're fighting over those. So we definitely win 2v2s. Baba Hoon beats Merc Nox every day of the week. Pre-5 for sure, if the beads are up. What's going on in this duo lane? I would say Chiba Maui do get level 2 first here. That's just kind of the nature of the lane. Maui AoE autos with Chiba Bolos kind of OP. What did I just witness? Marty got his Bush level 2 and Afro didn't link before stunning. Just bronze tier gameplay. Don't know what they're thinking. But it's nothing good. If you guys didn't know, Afro, when she's trying to link to a teammate, if there's an enemy in the way, she can just bypass that. The link will still be successful. And it'll just go through them. And the cooldown of the kiss will turn into 0.5 seconds or something like that. And then you can stun. So there's really no reason to not link before stunning on that god. Pretty big tip that I guess that guy didn't know. How did Loki get soloed? The trillion-star mastermind playing on iPad. Started out decent, but as soon as he walked over that totem, turned into a bot. He got level diffed. so the macro wasn't quite there. And he just didn't realize that he gets out-pressured by a Raijin. Terrible gameplay. Some would say master tier gameplay. So I like doing this way more than rotating over to that shield buff. Our team's losing anyway. Mert kind of just stripped away gold from his team. They were going to get that shield buff regardless. But yeah, this doesn't put my Baba behind in the slightest. We both get T2 items, and it's just the most consistent start. You could do this literally every single game, and it'll be the most consistent thing that you can do. Always nice. Now, I wanted to show my POV. That blue buff is nowhere near spawning, by the way. Left mids are going to be up before right mids. For some reason, Baba is doing back rights, not trying to contest, playing as passive as you possibly can, other than him just sitting under tower. He couldn't be doing anything, like, less impactful. And I'm juking out of abilities. Missed the monkey, what the hell am I doing? But still, Nox combo whiffed. And we could have killed him. Like, as soon as that fight started, if Baba weren't at back camps, we just destroy him. Now I misstep. I'm out of position because my Loki has no prio, no pressure. He got soloed. He's doing literally nothing in the game. And that's when I have a little bit of a fit. Ain't no way. He says, you're contesting mids when you're red speed. Instantly I say, you are dog shit. And then he says, your blue are up. Wake up. I'm like, blue wasn't up yet. You lie. You suck. You were getting diffed. Couldn't be any more to the point. Those words hit hard. And that guy knew it at the time. I don't know what he was trying to... who he was trying to fool there. Okay, Marty dying 2 times in 3 minutes with an Afro support. Unheard of, really. Sheba's hitting hard. That's going to be a problem for sure. But, yeah, going into the game, I just knew that I was going to try to scale here. The build is going to be Transcendence. Going into Boom His Hammer when I hit level 20, first looking to scale. And that item scales very well, both of those. I'm going Crusher over Jotuns because I was trying to farm more than gank this game, and Crusher will give you more burst damage overall in team fights. Downside to this, my ults won't be up as much early to mid-game, and that's fine. Serrated next for that Lifesteal Pen and great passive. After that, Heartseeker into Magi's Revenge. And the reason why Magi's is so good here into this comp, even if Nox 2s me, I can still blink engage, and she has a hard time stopping blink since her 2 doesn't do damage right away. Let's see how this Loki managed to kill a Raijin with no ult, who hasn't based yet. So he had ult advantage, stealth OP, and wow, such an incredible, skilled player. So he egos his own play. I wasn't going to say anything. I was like, alright dude, you got him. You got the guy who hadn't based. I pressed tab, I was like, yep. You should have had Pythags right there. And then he awakens the beast. Trans, first item, the most dogshit jungle item. Claims his gold. Bro, you got no clue how the fuck this game works. I'll tell you one thing, I could have went Toxic Blade. I could have sold my Transcendence, went Toxic Blade, and said, is this better for you? Is this how the team wants me to play? Literally, just focus on yourself, man. Atrocious. Horrible. Horrendous. So more on the reason why Magi's Revenge is so good. Yeah, if Nox were tank Nox, I wouldn't have gone bubble this game, just because it's way harder to punish tank Nox, walking up a little bit out of position more so than squishy Nox that I can insta-gib. So, damage Nox, always good to go bubble into. you can one on top of her or blink it. And then Molly 1 doesn't proc bubble. That's great news for me. Bubble is invaluable for the 1v1s against Merc. If Merc tries ulting me, I can instantly ult him without getting spinned around, having to dump my beads. And I can save my beads for his dash then. Great for picks. You just ult people. If they beads it, try to stun you, you're still smacking them over the top of the head. They have to try to leap away, or you're just going to combo them to death. So it's just always good to have that upper hand. The overwhelming advantage. I would go that far to say it. So I'm definitely not giving up this purple. Really bad call by the enemy team. They saw that they're jungle based. And they should not be over on that side of the map. They have no idea where I'm at. Baba was missing in mid. And at the time, I would say that this was a fantastic rotation. Probably would have done the same thing if I were the Baba. But obviously it would have been better for her to sit in mid. We didn't really need her for that fight. But it's still great. I'm still grateful for it. And Baba did say attack the minions here when I was in mid. Great call. I was going to do it anyway, but that is always a good heads-up look when you're seeing people try to say that and they're farming efficiently. Yeah, this Drayden Smite guy, he's a good farmer. But he ain't that good. Not calling him dog shit. I just say I'd turn him into my shit. Even after not playing mid for over a month, I'd still come in and whoop his ass. Throwing some shade drama, I don't know. Some people might like that shit. Trying to spice it up for you. Giving my thoughts, my opinions. Yeah, overall, definitely my best teammate that I have in the game. I got no problems with the guy. Transcendence already at 30 stacks, looking great. Solo's kind of evening out. There is a disparity in experience currently. Not the end of the world, though. Still just farming it up. Nothing more really to do. I need to keep the items up more often, so that way I can talk about that when I'm going over the spectator. While I'm just clearing these speed buffs, here I go. So T1 Transcendence for Chiba, still gonna have those mana issues. Until he completes Dom, even with the Gilded Arrow sustain, it's not enough. Can't perma keep those bolas up if you're spamming your auto attacks. Oh, my duo's kind of popping off now. Dishing the damage. That's really how it should have been from the get-go, other than the first wave, of course. So they really didn't need me. Probably should have been up on that left side of the map, so that way Merc couldn't invade, but he did a good job of that. Couldn't get my speed, it was already down. He did end up yakking our stuff. That's a real man right there, by the way. Just getting the fuck out of the way. I had nothing to do. I knew that I was going over just to check camps. At most, clear one camp. And Baba had to clear that wave. We were going to collide. So I just stepped aside. Baba's getting the other mids, and I get 2 out of 3 there. Pretty good. Still think that we win 2v2s, and this guy's just... He's really pushing away from fighting at all cost, the Baba. And to me, that's It's just not good. I feel like our biggest strength right now is fighting in mid. And we're not putting anything on it. Just playing super passive. I got quite a bit of gold in hand. This is kind of a tough time for me. Crusher is really close. My previous back was horrible, but currently I gotta wait a little bit. Sets my speed timer off. I thought that this was better though. It was better to base, go to Crusher, go get Crusher, farm the speeds, and I'm on the map quicker by doing this. But it's not like me waiting to back at speed buff mattered, because I still had to wait for the gold. And there was no farm up. Just an awkward spot. Okay, I'm looking for mid. I was kind of looking for right lane, but I didn't see Chiba again. Mercury caught with his pants down. He lost his beads and his life. Missing the monkey. Another sloppy Joe. Another sloppy fight. Started off really well. But then somehow we just don't get any extra kills. Their team's doing Gold Fury. Or sorry, not gold. They're picking our Marty. I forgot about that. Like what is our Marty doing there? I don't think that they started gold either. Marty just walked up. What's up, guys? Am I part of the crew? Man got annihilated. Now, all that I'm here for, clear that one wave and make sure that they don't invade. The Chiba dashed away. And I'm not taking Marty's golden XP. That's just a douchebag move. The guy's already down a bunch. Don't want him to rage quit. I don't need the gold anyway. It's a pretty bad habit doing that. Trying to irritate your teammates. It happens from time to time, though. Can't play perfectly. Never said I was an angel. I'm gonna fuck up. And I'm gonna get mad. Smack the shit out of that blue. Once again, I should be having the items up. But hey, sometimes it's good to just chill, relax. Have some nice farming. Just chilling. That's the other thing too. To be good at this game, you don't need to think all the time. Especially when you're playing jungle. There will be down moments. I'll talk about this later. I was kind of scared of that ult. Didn't really see where they were. Baba had no fear. She had the ult up. Look at that burst damage. Baba pot mixed with my 2. We timed that really well. Fantastic. Good 2v3 play. We take the pyro. Yeah, what was I talking about? It was probably some tangent. Oh yeah, you don't need to think that much. Like really, as long as your first 4-5 minutes go well, you should be chilling if you're a decent player. That knocks. I didn't get caught window shopping, by the way. I saw her. I was like, bro, there ain't no way that you're killing me. Fuck off. Get out of here. Still get gold. Not the end of the world. Only up 3k. It's manageable. Most of it's coming from that duo lane. Oh, misplayed. Oh well, it is what it is. She gave me one, I'll give her one. We'll put it at that. Makes me feel a little better. But no, I know when I make big mistakes. None of this so far has been game throwing. You can't really throw a game at the start unless you're intentionally feeding the enemy. Or just running it down unintentionally. Just constantly trying to fight when you're super behind. You know, I dumped my blink. Decently long cooldown. But it'll be back up. It's always about the thought that matters there. I had the chance to kill. Just didn't execute it all the way. And that's something too. Don't be too hard on yourself. If you make a misplay, somebody's BMing you for it, just mute them. Don't ruin your mental. Just because you mess up a little bit and somebody wants to call you out for it. It don't gotta be like that. End up choking on those oracles. Missed my 2. Still got one of them. I don't know if I got the second. Had to dump my ult. If I didn't, when I walked through there, my jump was down. Probably get Merc ulted. So it's just the safest play. I didn't have any reinforcements coming in. For some reason, Marty is baiting his life. If Merc waits another second there for his beads to go down, it goes so much better for them. But hey, we take it. Jumps off the mark. Shiva's coming in. Knocks from the side. Don't even see her in the spectator. What is she doing? I should have made that the main focus. But she whiffed literally everything. I was kind of distracted with the Chiba. I don't know if my monkey bugged, but that was super quick. Maybe the monkey hit a minion and then the minion died so I couldn't TP. But it seemed abnormally quick for me to not TP. Like for it to go on cooldown that quick. Damn, I'm having a hard time spitting that out. I need to eat something. Shiva's damage is through the roof. Jeez Louise. Tried predicting the dash. This guy is just the GOAT for some reason, holding it that long. Was it not up or something? It's my fault. Could have killed Merc again. Should be 6-1. Oh well, though. Once again, nothing game throwing. Saw a couple opportunities, missed out on it. Can't play perfectly. I really don't know what Loki's game plan is here. He's trying to pick the Merc who has beads. It wasn't called out. And he's just a cheese ball. That's literally a cheese ball play. Not in a million years he kills the Merc with his invis being down there. At the most he should just 2 him and then back up. Because it was pretty obvious the whole team was rotating on him. So even if he trades 1 for 1, he gets a kill on somebody that he's a level up on, and then he dies for it. Just garbage. Terrible thinking. Trying to poke him. They just cleared Pyro. It was pretty obvious they were going to try to come mid there. thought Baba might have gotten dove, but then I saw Maui 3 over. I heard it. I was like, I can farm. That guy's not in danger. Oh boy, Nox dashed in though. They're duking it out. You know, trading 1 for 1. Where are the items? Let me see them. Chiba's got Death Blade, Demon Blade, sorry. So that guy's the problem right now. But Hoon does pretty well in dealing with carries. Well-timed ult. I didn't rush it. I didn't jump the gun. Waited for them to commit. If I were quicker to jump onto that Chiba after him getting ulted, maybe had enough damage to kill earlier, or sorry, the Merc. We already killed the Chiba. Hard to say. That is a hard-hitting motherfucker right there. Guy's got 23k damage. Unbelievable. I panned the camera over to Loki just because why would you go over to that side of the map? Gold is free, and we just got jerked off by the solo laner. In-game, I was thinking they're probably all going to rotate to this, and our Loki's not here. So we just fumbled it. Loki had the ball. He had a great rotation. He said, it's 4th down. We need 6 yards. I'm going to push it 5. Drop the ball. When really nobody's pressuring me. And then let it go. It's a little wild. So let's see what the team does. Yep. Enemy team knocks it out of the park. Turnover. Touchdown. We're fucking terrible. I did. During the game, I was like, no gold with 6 question marks. It's unbelievable. You just can't make it up. Instantly realized my mistake. I was just going to check the red, didn't think that they'd be there. My fault. Dump my beads. I even say sorry in the game. And that's my B. I'm just trying to base. Team can 100% leave right now. They see me back. And they decide to fight. Granted, Raijin did do a really good job at baiting. He just dashed in. I blink into the Nox too, so I couldn't 3 right away. Also, my ult wasn't up, so maybe I just wait a little bit. I couldn't see the Nox 2 though. It was a visual bug. I couldn't see it. I think I could see it in game. I just there's so much stuff going on. Sometimes you miss out. All things considered, with how rough the start was, game's evening out. They're only 2k, 3k ahead. We're about to get an objective here. I was spamming return to base and attack Fire Giant right after we killed him. Turns out we didn't even need it. So I'm glad nobody based. But Loki doing that shield buff, or cooldown buff, sorry. Said, why are you doing that? Good zoning ult. I think Nox immuned my ult with hers. Kind of rough. We get Merc Aegis there. Awesome. FG still goes our way. Now the damage is starting to even out. Our team's picking it up. Although I still think Loki, he's one of the worst gods. He's really good at cheesing and, you know, just picking off one target in a fight, but plenty of better solo laners. Even better assassin solo laners. I'd rather be playing with a Ratatosker this game. A Naja. I think Naja solo is really good. Not a lot of people play it though. You don't really win lane. Good for if your jungle ganks for you. But the pressure is just not all that good. Late game though, that ultimate, your crowd control, the healing, movement speed with the breastplate of regrowth. I'm telling you, an undervalued pick. But those are just to name a couple that I would prefer over Loki. Okay, we're juking stuff out. Merc splitting right. Titans are coming up. I'm definitely not looking to base. I don't have enough gold for my last item. Titan goes down with ease. Loki stopped Merc from splitting the Phoenix. For some reason our Loki's doing the red instead of just shoving the wave and coming to this T2. That's all that guy's got to do. Like, why is he not shoving mid-wave? Where is this macro coming from? Damn. After this, I need to just stop talking about this guy, but he didn't shove the wave. He based after... I don't even know if he did the red, if that's a spectator bug. Like, what the hell are you doing, man? I end up dumping my beads out of position. It's like, we should be 5v5 there. That's the best time for us. We don't have a tank solo. And our Titan's full HP shoving down Phoenix. Like, the underlying problem. This Loki, man. It's not even arguable what that guy just did. That was just brainless. There was no thought. Just, what do I do? What do I do? Oh, I need to base. Well, I got to base again. First base was good. Stop Merc, like I said. Phoenix pushing, but then you shove mid. And then you shove one more wave, and then you come to the Phoenix. Whole game changes from there. If he does that. So now, best thing that we can do with this Fire Giant, just pick up towers. Get the remainder. We're going to have to do it the hard way. And wait for another FG. So one thing shit-talking me a little bit, I definitely could have been wording this game a lot more. But wards are for noobs, am I right? Who needs vision? But yeah, I don't think that I worded at all throughout the whole game. Normally that doesn't happen, though. Most of the time, I would say I average like 3 to 5, and I can get some high games where I go 10 to 16. Sometimes I just don't think about that aspect as much, which is a problem, like I said. I'm busting my balls a bit. Quoting NF here, I ain't got no room to grow, I would never say. Those are words to live by. Really humbles you really quick. Don't think that you're the GOAT. There is no GOAT. There's no best. When it comes to team-based things, everybody has their part. Everybody can fail. Everybody can do better than others at certain times. So if that Phoenix were down and right, we just skip all these steps and we force Fire Giant. If nobody shows up in right, then we just wait for them to come to us. If somebody shows up in right, we do FG. There I was trying to blink, probably a good thing that I got hit, because it would have been wasted. Don't think my team would have been able to come there. In the end, in this situation, we were trying to get them to come over so that way we could kill him. Loki gets caught out. I get Shiva Beads ult. Beads, Aegis, sorry, and Nox ult. Get caught out. Oh well. But overall, Merc... Yeah, that sucks. Merc used both of his actives. Shiva has no actives now. I have both mine up. Loki ulted like 6 seconds after I died. I would say that that fight should have been won way harder than what it did. Like, that should not have been an even trade. So now I'm like, I can take care of this Chiba, guaranteed. He has no actives. It doesn't matter if I have the spectral aura on me. I'm just going to blink ult him right in the face. And he's going to die. He will die guaranteed. So what's the main problem? Getting initiated by the Merc. And I'm going to showcase my POV, what I'm typing here. Like, I think if Loki and I dive, we just win the game. And then Loki says, we don't dive, we poke. I'm like, no, dude, they have no actives. We don't need to poke. We just need to all in and two-shot them. He gets caught spamming gank. He doesn't. He pressed his Aegis. There's a bug with the monkey. I don't know if you guys saw that. It just went into the wall. Some weird shit was happening in this game, for sure. It's a good 3-man ult. Dodge the Maui hook with the 1. And the Boomba's hammer. Our tree has bared fruit. Just popped off. And then Loki says Merc separated. It really doesn't matter. If Merc's grouped with his team, if he's not, same game plan. Loki ult Merc. Kill him. And we win the game. That's it for me, boss. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.